It's in your room. Remove it fast because a woman is. Archangel Michael says the silence already knows the truth, and the truth is resting inside your room like a curled shadow. You feel it before you see it, a weight in the air that doesn't belong, like a breath held too long. Your footsteps echo softly as you cross the threshold, the floorboards creaking under your weight, whispering secrets they've kept for too long. The room is yours, but something else is here, hiding in the seams of your space, tucked where the light doesn't quite reach. Your heart beats steady, not from fear, but from knowing you're stronger than whatever waits. The air carries a faint sweetness, like a perfume left behind, a memory that doesn't match your own. You pause, letting the silence speak, and it tells you to look closer. Amen if you believe in God. The curtains hang still, but they feel alive, like they're watching you. You step toward them, your fingers brushing the fabric, and they tremble, as if they've been touched by hands that weren't yours. You pull them back, and the moonlight spills in, cold and sharp, cutting through the shadows. The room blinks awake, and you see it, a faint smudge on the windowpane, shaped like a fingertip, pressed too hard, like someone wanted to leave a mark. Your breath catches, not because you're scared, but because you're awake now, fully awake. You know this room, every corner, every crack, every quiet hum. This smudge isn't yours. You wipe it clean with your sleeve, and the glass clears, reflecting only your face, your eyes sharp with purpose. The room feels lighter, like it's grateful you noticed. You turn to the bed, its sheets smooth, too perfect, like they're hiding something. You lift the pillow, slow and careful, and there it is, a folded scrap of paper, small but heavy, like it's carrying a secret it doesn't want to share. Your fingers tingle as you pick it up, the paper cold against your skin, like it's been waiting in the dark too long. You unfold it, and there's no writing, just a single line scratched across it, jagged and sharp, like it was carved with a nail. It's not a word, but it feels like a warning, like something trying to speak without a voice. You set it on the dresser, and the air shifts, like the room is breathing with you, urging you to keep going. Amen if you believe in God. The dresser draws your eye, its surface clean but not empty. A picture frame sits slightly tilted, like someone brushed past it and didn't care to fix it. You lift it, and underneath is a faint mark, a smudge that looks like wax or honey, sticky to the touch. It smells wrong, sharp and sweet, like the air when you first walked in. Your chest tightens, but your hands are steady. You know this isn't yours, but it's here, in your space, trying to claim what doesn't belong to it. You wipe the smudge away, and the frame sits straight now, the photo inside smiling back, untouched by whatever left the mark. The room feels quieter, like it's waiting for your next move. You walk to the wardrobe, its doors closed but not silent. They creak when you open them, like they're telling you something. Your clothes hang neatly, but there's a gap between two shirts, a space that feels too deliberate, like something was moved. You reach in, your hand brushing fabric, and find a small cloth bag tucked in the corner, hidden behind a jacket. It's light but alive, pulsing faintly under your fingers, like it's holding a heartbeat. You pull it out, and the wardrobe sighs, like it's been carrying that weight too long. The bag is tied with a thin string, knotted 3 times, each knot tighter than the last. You untie it, slow and steady, and inside is a single bead, black and smooth, like a piece of night that hardened. It's cold, colder than the room, and it feels like it's watching you. Amen if you believe in God. You set the bead on the dresser, next to the paper, and the room feels lighter, like it's thanking you. But you're not done. The bed calls you back, its sheets still too perfect, like they're keeping a secret. You pull them back, and there's a faint line along the mattress, a seam stitched too tightly, like it's meant to stay closed. Your fingers trace it, and you feel a lump, small but wrong, like a pebble in a shoe. You tug at the thread, and it gives way, revealing a folded piece of cloth, no bigger than your palm. It's soft but smells sharp, like metal or rain. You unfold it, and there's a single word inked in fading black: stay. Your breath catches, not from fear, but from the audacity of it, the way it tries to claim you. You drop the cloth, and it lands on the floor, weightless but heavy with intent. The window is open now, though you don't remember touching it. The night air slips in, cool and clean, like it's trying to wash the room. You walk over and look out, the moon low and steady, watching you like a friend who knows what you're facing. You turn back, and the room feels different, like it's starting to trust you again. The bead on the dresser hasn't moved, but it feels smaller, like it's losing its grip. You pick it up and carry it to the window, letting the moonlight touch it. It doesn't shine, it swallows the light, but you don't let it scare you. You toss it outside, and it disappears into the dark, like it was never meant to stay. The room breathes easier, and so do you. Amen if you believe in God. You return to the bed, determined now. The mattress feels heavier than it should, like it's holding something else. You lift it, and there's a faint outline on the wooden slat beneath, a shape pressed there on purpose. It's not a word, not a symbol, just a mark that feels like it's staring at you. You touch it, and the wood is warm, like it's been holding someone's heat. Your fingers linger, and you feel a pulse, not yours, but something left behind. You pull your hand back, and the air hums, like it's pointing you to the next clue. The dresser drawer sticks when you tug it, like it's fighting you. Inside is a small box, plain and wooden, no bigger than your hand. It's not locked, but it feels like it wants to be. You open it, and there's a single feather, white but stained at the tip, like it was dipped in something dark. It smells like the sweet air from before, but sharper, like it's angry you found it. You carry the box to the kitchen, where the light is brighter, and set it on the counter. The feather doesn't move, but it feels like it's watching, waiting for you to falter. You don't. You take a small bag from the drawer, the kind you use for groceries, and slide the feather inside. The box stays empty, but it feels lighter, like it's relieved to be free of its secret. You tie the bag shut and walk it to the trash outside, letting the night take it. The air feels cleaner when you step back inside, like the house is starting to forgive itself. You return to the room and check the dresser again, running your hands along the edges, looking for anything else that doesn't belong. The frame is straight now, no smudges, no tilt. The mirror reflects only you, no shadows, no flickers. Amen if you believe in God. The wardrobe calls you back, its doors still open, like they're waiting for you to finish what you started. You push the clothes aside, and there's another mark on the wood, deeper this time, like someone carved it with a knife. It's not a letter, not a shape, just a line that feels like it's pointing somewhere. You follow it with your finger, and it leads to the back of the wardrobe, where the wood is rougher, like it's been hiding something for years. There's a small knot in the wood, barely noticeable, but when you press it, it moves. A tiny panel slides open, and inside is a folded piece of string, red and thin, tied into a loop. It's warm, like it's been touched recently, and it smells like the sweet air again, but fainter, like it's fading. You pull it out, and the wardrobe sighs, like it's been holding that secret too long. You carry the string to the bathroom, where the sink is waiting. You turn on the water, and it runs clear, like it knows what you need. You drop the string into the sink, and the water takes it, swirling it down the drain like it's erasing a mistake. The room feels brighter, like the light is finally allowed to stay. You go back to the bed and lift the mattress again, checking every slat, every corner. There's nothing else, but the air still feels heavy, like there's one last thing to find. You kneel by the bed, your hands brushing the floor, and there it is, a single bead, smaller than the first, tucked under the bed frame. It's black, like the other, but lighter, like it's tired of hiding. You pick it up and carry it to the window, tossing it into the night like you did the first. The moon watches, and the air feels clean again, like the house is finally yours. Amen if you believe in God. You walk the room one more time, slow and careful, letting your hands touch every surface. The dresser, the mirror, the wardrobe, the bed, all of them feel like they belong to you now. The air is light, the sweet smell gone, replaced by the clean scent of your home. You open the window wider, letting the night air sweep through, carrying away the last of the shadows. The curtains move gently, like they're dancing with the breeze, not hiding anything anymore. You sit on the bed, and it feels softer, like it's welcoming you back. The pillow cradles your head, and the sheets smell like laundry, not secrets. You close your eyes, and the room stays quiet, not the heavy quiet of before, but a peaceful one, like it's resting with you. The next morning, the light comes through the window like a promise. You check the room again, not because you're scared, but because you're thorough. The dresser is clean, the mirror clear, the wardrobe empty of anything that doesn't belong. You open the drawer and find nothing but your own things, neatly folded, waiting for you. The bed is just a bed now, no marks, no secrets. You walk to the kitchen and make coffee, the smell filling the house like a blessing. The air feels new, like the day is ready to start fresh. You sit at the table, sipping your coffee, and the house feels like it's smiling with you. Amen if you believe in God. You rearrange the room, not because you have to, but because you want to. You move the dresser to the other wall, letting the sunlight hit it differently. The mirror finds a new spot by the door, catching the light in a way that makes the room feel bigger. The wardrobe stays where it is, but you organize the clothes, making space for what's yours. You add fresh flowers to the dresser, their scent soft and real, nothing like the sweet air from before. The room feels alive, like it's breathing with you, not against you. You light a candle, not to chase anything away, but to celebrate. The flame is steady, like your heart, and the room glows with a warmth that feels like home. Days pass, and the house stays quiet, but not silent. It's the kind of quiet that comes with peace, not secrets. You walk through the rooms, and they know you, every step, every breath. The floor doesn't creak anymore, not like it did. The walls don't lean. The air doesn't carry anything it shouldn't. You sleep better now, the bed holding you like a friend. The mirror shows only your face, no shadows, no flickers. You open the window every morning, letting the world in, and the world feels like it belongs. You write in a notebook, not about what happened, but about what's coming. The pages fill with plans, not fears. The house listens, and it agrees. Amen if you believe in God. You notice small things, good things. The way the light hits the floor in the afternoon, warm and golden. The way the curtains move with the breeze, soft and free. The way the coffee tastes better when you drink it in the kitchen, sunlight spilling across the table. You invite a friend over, and they comment on how peaceful the house feels, how it's like a sanctuary. You smile, because they're right, but you don't tell them why. You don't need to. The house is yours again, every corner, every shadow. You walk through it with a confidence you didn't know you had, a strength that feels like it's always been there, waiting for you to claim it. One evening, you find a small stone in your pocket, smooth and warm, like it's been with you all along. You don't know where it came from, but it feels right, like a gift from the house. You place it on the dresser, next to the flowers, and it sits there like it belongs. The room feels complete, like nothing's missing, nothing's hiding. You light the candle again, and the flame dances, not with secrets, but with joy. You sit on the bed and look around, and the house looks back, steady and sure. You've claimed it, not with force, but with calm, with courage, with love. Amen if you believe in God. The nights are softer now, the darkness kind instead of heavy. You sleep without checking the corners, without listening for creaks. The bed holds you like it's always known how. The sheets are cool, the pillow soft, the air clean. You dream in colors that feel like home, blues and golds and greens that stretch into tomorrow. You wake up to birds outside, their songs sharp and clear, like they're singing for you. The house feels alive, not with secrets, but with life. You move through it with ease, every step a reminder that this is yours. The wardrobe stays quiet, the dresser stays still, the mirror stays honest. You don't need to check anymore, but you do sometimes, just to be sure. And every time, you find nothing but your own reflection, your own things, your own peace. You start leaving the window open at night, letting the breeze carry the day away. The curtains dance, and you don't flinch. The air smells like grass, like rain, like freedom. You sit by the window and watch the stars, and they feel closer, like they're part of the house too. You write in your notebook again, filling pages with words that feel like light. You write about the stone, the flowers, the candle, the bed. You write about the way the house breathes with you, the way it holds you without holding you back. You write about the strength in your hands, the calm in your chest, the clarity in your eyes. Amen if you believe in God. The house becomes a story you tell yourself, not about what was, but about what is. You walk through it every day, and it feels like a promise kept. The floor knows your steps, the walls know your voice, the air knows your breath. You rearrange things again, not because you need to, but because you can. You move the bed closer to the window, letting the morning light wake you. You hang a new picture on the wall, one that makes you smile every time you see it. You add more flowers, more candles, more stones, small things that carry big meaning. The house feels like it's growing with you, like it's learning your rhythm. One day, you find a letter in the mailbox, not from anyone you know, but it feels familiar. It's short, just a few lines, written in a hand that's trying too hard to be neat. It says, "I'm sorry," and nothing else. You don't know who it's from, but you don't need to. You fold it and put it away, not in the house, but in a box outside, where it can't touch you. The house doesn't need apologies. It needs you. You walk back inside, and the air feels lighter, like the letter was the last piece of weight you didn't know you were carrying. You sit on the bed and look out the window, and the world feels right, like it's exactly where it's supposed to be. Amen if you believe in God. You keep moving forward, not because you have to, but because you want to. The house moves with you, every creak, every shadow, every breath. You light the candle every night now, not to chase anything away, but to remind yourself of the light you carry. The flame is steady, like your heart, like your home. You sleep without dreams some nights, and that's okay, because the quiet is enough. You wake up to a house that knows you, a room that holds you, a life that fits you. You don't check the corners anymore, because there's nothing there but your own shadow, and even that feels like a friend. You stand in the doorway and look at the room, and it looks back, calm and clear and yours. Amen if you believe in God. You walk to the kitchen, the floor cool under your feet, like it's grounding you. The sink gleams, clean from last night's work, but you check it anyway, running your hand along the edge. Nothing sticks, nothing hides. The house feels like it's nodding, like it's proud of you. You pour a glass of water, and it tastes like clarity, like the morning after a storm. The light through the window cuts sharp angles across the counter, and you notice a small crack in the tile, one you've never seen before. It's tiny, barely there, but it feels like a reminder, like the house is saying, "Look closer." You kneel down, your fingers brushing the crack, and it's smooth, like it's been there forever, waiting for you to notice. You don't feel scared, just curious, like you're solving a puzzle you didn't know you started. You grab a cloth and wipe the counter, not because it's dirty, but because you want to touch every part of this place, to make sure it's yours. The cloth slides easily, and the counter shines, reflecting the light like a promise. You move to the living room, where the couch sits quietly, its cushions soft but heavy, like they've been holding onto something. You lift one, just to be sure, and there's nothing but dust, the kind that settles when no one's watching. You smile, because dust is honest, not like the secrets you found before. The room feels bigger now, like it's stretching to give you space to breathe. You open the curtains, and the light pours in, warm and steady, like it's hugging you. The air smells like morning, like grass and sunlight, not like the sweet, heavy scent that lingered before. You walk to the bookshelf, its shelves lined with books you've read 100 times. One book is out of place, tilted just enough to catch your eye. You pull it out, and a small piece of paper slips to the floor, light as a feather but heavy with meaning. You pick it up, and it's blank, but the edges are worn, like someone held it too long. You don't know why it's there, but you don't need to. You carry it to the kitchen and drop it into the trash, the same way you let go of the bead, the string, the feather. The house feels lighter every time you do this, like it's shedding a skin it didn't want. You go back to the bookshelf and straighten the book, and the shelf feels right again, like it's thanking you. Amen if you believe in God. The day moves slowly, giving you time to check every corner, every shadow. You walk to the bathroom, where the mirror is clean, no smears, no secrets. You run the water again, just to hear it, just to feel its movement. The sound is steady, like a heartbeat, like the house is alive with you. You check the cabinets, the shelves, the space behind the door. Nothing hides, nothing waits. You smile, because this is what peace feels like, not the absence of sound, but the presence of trust. You walk back to the bedroom, and the air feels different, like it's carrying your name now, not someone else's. You sit on the bed and look at the dresser, where the flowers are still fresh, their petals soft and bright. The candle is unlit, but it doesn't need to burn to remind you of your strength. You decide to clean the wardrobe again, not because you're scared, but because you're thorough. You push the clothes aside, and the wood is clean, no marks, no scratches. The panel you found before is closed, and when you press it, it doesn't move. It's just wood now, not a secret. You close the doors, and they shut with a soft click, like they're agreeing with you. The room feels complete, like every piece has found its place. You walk to the window and look out, and the world feels close, like it's part of your home now, not something separate. The trees sway, the sky is clear, and the air smells like it's ready for you to breathe it. You keep moving through the house, checking every room, every corner. The living room is quiet, the kitchen is calm, the bathroom is clean. You find small things, a pen out of place, a cup turned upside down, but they're yours, not secrets. You fix them, not because they scare you, but because you want everything to feel right. The house feels like it's working with you now, like it's part of your rhythm. You light the candle in the bedroom, and the flame is steady, like it's proud of you. You sit on the bed and write in your notebook, filling pages with words that feel like home. You write about the light, the air, the way the house holds you. You write about the strength in your hands, the calm in your chest, the peace in your eyes. The nights are different now, softer, kinder. You sleep without checking the locks, without listening for creaks. The bed is yours, the sheets are yours, the air is yours. You dream of open spaces, of light that doesn't fade, of a house that knows your name. You wake up to sunlight, to birds, to a world that feels like it's waiting for you. You walk through the house, and it's quiet, but it's a good quiet, the kind that comes with trust. You check the dresser, the wardrobe, the bed, not because you need to, but because you can. And every time, you find nothing but your own things, your own life. Amen if you believe in God. You start to live differently, not because you're scared, but because you're free. You invite friends over, and they feel the peace in your home, the way it wraps around them like a blanket. You cook meals in the kitchen, and the smells fill the house, warm and real. You rearrange the furniture again, not to hide anything, but to make space for what's coming. You add more flowers, more candles, more stones, small things that carry your light. The house grows with you, every day a little brighter, a little stronger. You write in your notebook every night, and the pages fill with hope, not fear. You write about the way the light moves, the way the air feels, the way your heart beats. One day, you find a small key under the rug in the hallway, old and rusted, like it's been there forever. You don't know what it opens, but it doesn't scare you. You hold it in your hand, and it feels warm, like it's part of the house, part of you. You put it in the jar with the stone, not to hide it, but to keep it safe. The house feels like it's smiling, like it's grateful for your care. You walk to the bedroom and sit on the bed, looking out the window. The world is bright, the sky is clear, and the air smells like tomorrow. You light the candle, and the flame dances, not with secrets, but with joy. You close your eyes, and the house holds you, steady and sure. You find a new rhythm, one that feels like yours. The house moves with you, every creak a note in your song, every shadow a part of your light. You walk to the living room and sit on the couch, the cushions soft and honest now, no secrets hiding beneath. You open a book, and the pages feel like friends, familiar and kind. You read for hours, the words filling you with a quiet strength, the kind that comes from knowing your space is yours. The house listens, its walls steady, its air clean. You close the book and look around, and the room feels like it's hugging you, like it's proud of the peace you've built. You decide to paint the bedroom, not to cover anything, but to celebrate. You choose a soft blue, like the sky on a clear day, and the walls drink it in, glowing with new life. The brush moves easily, each stroke a reminder that this is yours, every inch, every corner. You step back and look at the walls, and they feel like they're smiling, like they're part of you now. You hang a new picture, one you've always loved, and it sits perfectly, like it was meant to be there. The room feels bigger, brighter, like it's growing with you. You light the candle again, and the flame is steady, like it's always known you'd get here. The house becomes a sanctuary, not just for you, but for anyone who steps inside. Friends visit, and they feel it, the calm, the light, the way the air holds you without holding you back. They don't know what you faced, but they don't need to. The house tells its own story now, one of peace, of strength, of a space reclaimed. You cook dinner, and the kitchen fills with smells that feel like home, warm bread, fresh herbs, the kind of comfort that doesn't need words. You sit at the table, and the light through the window feels like a blessing, like the house is saying, "You did this." Amen if you believe in God. You keep finding small things, not secrets, but gifts. A smooth pebble by the doorstep, a feather caught in the grass outside, a coin glinting in the sunlight. You collect them, not because they mean anything, but because they feel like they belong. You place them on the dresser, next to the flowers, the candle, the stone. They sit there, small and quiet, like reminders of the strength you carry. The house feels alive with them, like it's collecting memories with you, building a story that's yours alone. You write about them in your notebook, filling pages with words that feel like light, like air, like home. The nights are yours now, fully and completely. You sleep without fear, without checking the corners. The bed holds you like it's always known how, the sheets cool, the pillow soft. You dream of open fields, of rivers that flow without stopping, of a house that breathes with you. You wake up to sunlight, to birds, to a world that feels like it's waiting for you. You walk through the house, and it's quiet, but it's a good quiet, the kind that comes with trust. You check the dresser, the wardrobe, the bed, not because you need to, but because you can. And every time, you find nothing but your own things, your own life. You start to live bigger, not because you're running from anything, but because you're free. You invite more friends, fill the house with laughter, with music, with life. You cook meals that spill over the table, share stories that make the walls hum. The house feels like it's growing, like it's stretching to hold all the light you're bringing in. You rearrange the furniture again, not to hide anything, but to make space for what's coming. You add more flowers, more candles, more stones, small things that carry your heart. The house grows with you, every day a little brighter, a little stronger. One evening, you find a small note tucked under the doormat, written in a hand you don't recognize. It says, "You're stronger than you know, and nothing else." You don't know who left it, but it feels like a gift, like the house is speaking to you. You keep it, not because you need it, but because it's true. You place it in the jar with the stone, the key, the feather, and the house feels like it's smiling, like it's proud of you. You walk to the bedroom and sit on the bed, looking out the window. The world is bright, the sky is clear, and the air smells like tomorrow. You light the candle, and the flame dances, not with secrets, but with joy. You close your eyes, and the house holds you, steady and sure. Amen if you believe in God.